Yo, 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 what's going on, my fantastic family and friends? It is your boy, Mr. Dominique, aka the Scorpio King, baby. Right back at you with another episode of Dom's World. You know, from right up top, because you got your world and I got mine. In this lovely morning, chop, 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 getting right into it. I want to talk about not only playing the game, but changing the game. Okay? Family, don't just play the game. Change the game. Because you are the game. All right? This game of life is to be played by your rules. Imagine that. This game of life, as big as it is, this whole entire world as wide open as it is, this game of life is to be played by a set of rules that apply to you and you only. Now, that's not to say that some of the rules that you go by, others don't go by. Some of the rules that apply to others won't apply to you. We have things in common with our fellow brothers and sisters. Some of us are traveling the same road to a certain degree. You won't walk your path alone. Chances are you won't. Chances are you will. Be prepared either way, as long as you walk in that road, okay? But listen, I encourage you, don't just play the game, baby. Change the game. Chop, chop. So, family, I want you to do what makes you happy, okay? Number one, first and foremost, do what makes you happy. Life is too short to not do what makes you happy. Now you say, well, Mr. D, I don't know what that is. I've been trying to figure that out for the longest. What brings a smile to your face? You know, what'll get you up out of the bed early in the morning to go to as work, as your job? Can you see yourself doing it from sun up to sundown? Can you see yourself doing it for the rest of your life? If you could retire or not. Does it bring a joy to you? Does it make you feel good when you do it? Does it bring a smile to your face? Does it make you feel good inside? Do what makes you happy. And that starts with your job. Because a lot of us get up in the morning and we leave the house to go to a job. Some of us are meant to do 9 to 5s. 9 to 5s could be anything from being a mechanic to a carpenter to even a doctor or a lawyer. Sometimes have a set hours from 9 to 5. They don't always work around the clock either. So anything could be a 9 to 5. And if it's a 9 to 5 that you've always wanted to do since you were a child, you've always wanted to be a mechanic, a doctor, a lawyer, you've always wanted to own a restaurant or whatever it may be, you've wanted to do it since you were a kid, then as long as it makes you happy, I'm asking you to do what makes you happy. I don't care what it is. I don't care if your ass ran off enjoying the circus. If it puts a smile on your face, if it brings joy to your heart, you deserve to do it. This life that you have, this one life, this one physical experience that you're having right now, it's yours. So don't let nobody tell you how to live it. They got their own to live. And let me ask you this. How many people have taken your advice lately? Huh? How many did you say? One more again. How many people have taken your advice lately? So why the hell you taking everybody else's? Why you sitting around doing nothing because don't nobody agree with what you want to do? Why you sitting around doing nothing because ain't nobody gave you validation or approval to do what it is that's on your mind and in your heart for you to do? What you waiting on, baby? Rise up and get to moving. Real talk. Real talk. Don't just play the game. Change the game. And change the game by doing what makes you happy. First and foremost, what makes you happy. I'm serious. I'm so serious, y'all. You got to do what puts a smile on your face and puts joy in your heart. Makes you get up in the morning with no problem. Some of y'all get up in the morning, in the a.m. Do you hear me? Some of y'all get up in the a.m. and you're pissed off before you leave your house because the game you play, you hate playing it. The game you play, you're losing it. You playing a losing game. You can't even get into the game, so how you gonna win? How you gonna win the game when you ain't even interested in playing the game? You just going through the motions. You got the controller in your hand, just pressing buttons. No strategy, no technique, no nothing. You just pressing buttons. Now don't get me wrong. In a video game, a little kid can grab a controller and press buttons and quite possibly kick your ass. But I'm talking about the game of life. You need to know A does this, B does this, up does this, down does this. You need to know where you going, how you gonna get there, what you doing and how you gonna do it. The game of life requires strategy, technique, some thinking, some logic. Don't just play it, change it, become it, own it. Let me ask you something, family. Are you willing to add to your life? Let's say you have a job. Let's say you have a regular 9 to 5. It may not be what you really want to do, but you're doing it. You're making it day by day. It's paying the bills. You know, from paycheck to paycheck, you're able to survive. You're keeping your head above the water. You ain't drowning. Let's say you have a job and you just, you've been in that job for years and for years and years. You're comfortable. You're content. The bills are being paid, food on the table, clothes on the kids' back. Nobody's starving, right? But let's say you're not happy. With all that, let's say you're not happy. Are you willing to add a side hustle to what you do? Are you willing to add a second job? Are you willing to start investing into that dream of doing hair, creating clothes, doing content, working another job? Are you willing to do that? It's going to take some extra to be extra. It's going to take you being more than ordinary to become extraordinary. Okay? You want to have an above average lifestyle, then you're going to have to do some above average stuff. You feel me? I believe in you. You got this. Believe in yourself. Keep your vibrations up here at all times. I love you. Peace and one love. If you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for all notifications and like and share your boy videos. I am Mr. Dominic, a.k.a. the Scorpio King, saying peace, one love. Don't just play the game. Change the game. Please change the game. I'm out.